Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Don't know what time it is, but it's time to do yoga. So anyway, let's get on the mat. And before you do, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and the like button so you can get notified when I teach the next class. Today we're going to do some back bending, some standing poses. So come on. And let your body come face down. Reach your arms out and anchor the hands like usual. And pay attention to how you're breathing, the quality of your breath. And now take a look at your hands and spread those fingers. Find your legs and then put the toenails into the floor. And while you're here, bring the belly away from the floor. Now relax the shoulders. Feel the strength of your arms and then look at your hands again. Make sure that the index knuckle is anchored and really pushing into the ground so it's not buckling up like so. You want to extend through the fingers and really activate the muscles in the arms and just press into the ground. Now exhale and pull your right hand back. Cross your left elbow over and you're going to lower your shoulder towards the floor and place your palms together. Press down and then imagine pulling the elbows away from each other. And then find your breath. Good, and then cross your right elbow over your left elbow and then wrap those forearms. Just pause here. Then you'll release your hands as you exhale. Take your arms back on the inhale, open the heart wide, and then cross your right arm over, and then you're going to press the palms together again. Stack the elbows. Make sure that your belly's in, your legs are strong. Good, and then take your left elbow over your right, wrap those forearms, pull your belly in, so find the power of those legs. Now you'll release the hands, you'll open the heart again, and then just reach back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. One more time. Now from here, you're going to take your elbows mid-rib, lift into a Sphinx pose, and you're taking the energy of your hands, pushing down and pulling your chest forward. Relax your shoulders, look up, and then drop your chin. Look up, drop your chin. One more time up, drop that chin. Next time, you'll lift the elbows and lower. So we're going to rise and fall. Lift up and lower. One more time. Lift up and lower. Next time you're going to take your arms out, pull back, reach, hands down. You're going to take your right leg, roll onto your back, take the right hamstring, and then just let that leg open up. If your thigh or your hamstring is still tight and your knee needs to bend, hold somewhere along your leg, but then eventually attempt to straighten it, working through your core. Use your breath. Now roll back to your belly, so release roll, and then go to the other side. So we're going to take that left leg and roll, taking the hamstring, energize through that right leg, through the left leg, and really come into your core. Continue breathing. Then roll back to the belly. Take the arms back. Cross your right. And then with the left. This time you're going to pull those fingers to the sky and drop. Take your arms down, pull back. Other side. Cross your right arm over your left. Take your forearms to the sky and release. Hands down, pull the arms back. And center. Now take it to this back again. So you're going to go for the hamstrings. Then take your left knee behind your right knee. Grab those ankles for a second. You're going to kind of pull those heels towards you and then away from the body. So they're coming towards you and away at the same time. Now release and take your hands, arms over your head. Walk your feet slightly to the right. And then roll to your belly. So you're going to come to the belly, keeping your thighs crossed. So you're going to be here for a second, pull the belly in, and then take your elbows back. So elbows parallel. You'll drop your left foot. You'll come into a plank variation, and then drop your right knee. Then pull your left knee behind you and have a seat. You're going to come up on the inhale with your arms. Take a deep breath here. And then we're going to cartwheel to the left. So take your left hand down, pivot on your feet. And then when you cross, so you're going to turn towards the back and you'll cross your right arm over your left arm, grabbing your ankles. From here, you'll lift the heart, squat, and touch your shoulders. So you're going to inhale here, exhale, fold, rise on the inhale, release your hands, and then fold over as you exhale. Take a deep breath here, take your right leg back. So you're setting up for Virabhadrasana 1. Be here for a second. You're going to take your left hand and grab for somewhere, knee, maybe a little higher. And then come up, all the way up to Virabhadrasana 1. Turn to the left as you exhale. And then rise back up on the inhale. Hands to the ground as you exhale. Then you're going to take the left foot, cross it. So you're in cross ball 1, then take the right leg into down dog split. And just be here for a second, let the hamstring open. Then take your right foot outside your right hand. You're going to bend and take your right hand and reach for your left inner knee or somewhere between. And then come back up to neutral. Pause for a second, and then come into Virabhadrasana 1. Make a right turn as you exhale. And then you'll come back up on the inhale. And then drop your hands to the ground as you exhale. Cross dog, and then split. Now take your left foot outside your left hand, right foot outside the right hand. Fold over deeply. Feel your belly come in. Then take a deep breath here. Turn to the right. So we're going to begin this cross and walk forward. And then you'll take it into a one-legged chaturanga to the belly. And then we're going to the other side. So you're going to take that left leg, swing it. Take your right knee behind, then bend your knees, grab your ankles, kind of pull the heels towards you and away from you at the same time. Towards, and then pull away from each other. Pull your belly in, and then drop your feet to the floor, taking your arms over your head. I've got something in the way. And then roll back to your belly. You can use your left hand for support. Pull from your core, and then pull your arms so that they're mid-rib cage. From here, be here for a second. Lift the chest, pull the belly in. I say pull the belly in a lot. Drop your right foot, come into a plank variation, and then drop the shin to the floor. Take your right knee behind, and have a seat. Lift that chest up. We'll cartwheel to the right. Take your left arm, cross it over your right arm, grab those ankles. Just kind of hang here for a second. Lift the heart, sink and touch the shoulders. Exhale, fold. Rise on your inhale. Release those arms, hands to the ground. Take a deep breath here. Then take your left leg back. You'll drop your elbows towards the floor. Then take your right hand to grab somewhere around your knee. It could be your thigh, your knee. You could just reach. You want to get into those hips. And then you'll come back. Place your hands down for stability. Then come up. Bring the arms up on the inhale. Try to bring that right knee over the heel. Then turn to the right. And then hop that left foot to meet the right foot. You're going to sink. Just kind of hold it here for a second. And you're going to fold as you exhale. Then squat halfway. Take the left leg back. Rise up. Hands down. Cross your right leg in front of your left leg, and then take that left leg up. Then take your left foot outside your left hand. Plant your right foot into the ground. Drop your elbows towards the floor. And then take your left hand to your right ankle. Right somewhere. I've had word salad for the last several days. Unable to articulate. I say one thing, but I intend another. It's crazy. Now come back up. Hands pause for a second. Then find Virabhadrasana 1 here. So breathe up. Anchor. Sink in. Then turn to the left as you exhale. Hop the back foot to meet the front foot. Sink in. Keep the body tall. And you're going to exhale, and it's a big rotation. Sink again, and then take that right leg back. Come up on the inhale. Exhale the hands down. Cross dog, so left over right. Then the right leg in the split. Right foot outside the right hand. Left foot outside the left hand. And bow. From here, we're going to lift up and have a seat on the ground. So come all the way down. When you get down, the thighs will be a V shape. And just be here for a second. Energize through the heels. More hamstring opening. Let your spine just settle in. Now take your feet to the floor. The balls of the feet into the ground, and the feet are just outside of your hips. Lift up into a Setu Bandha. But you're going to wriggle first. Then we're going to move. So you're going to lift the hips and lower. Lift the hips and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Lift and hold. See if you can take that chest a little higher. So you're gently pressing the head, the back of the head into the ground. You want to have a little strength in those shoulders so they're pressing and you're not putting too much pressure into the neck. So you're going to lift and then lower again and release. Take your legs up into the V shape again, then into a happy baby. So in happy baby, you're going to grab somewhere between your shins and your feet, letting those knees gently go to the floor. And then from here, put the feet together. Let the heart stay open. So surrender. Now you'll release. We're going to roll up into the wide fold. So bring yourself up. Fold over. Take a deep inhale here. Turn left as you exhale. And then walk into that plank variation. Make sure your hands are in the same place. You're going to dive down. We'll roll again. So you're going to take the right leg, then the left leg, grab the ankles, drop the feet, let the arms go over the head. Or you can just take your hands in Anjali Mudra until you're ready to roll. So we'll roll to the left, the thighs stay connected. You can use your hand for support and coming up. Pull your elbows to your ribs and then anchor, lift, drop the left foot, come into the plank variation, then drop your right shin, then your left shin. Have a seat. Let the arms come up. Cartwheel to the left. You'll cross your right arm over your left arm. Grab those ankles. Take a deep inhale here. Bring your hips to the ground. Fold over as you exhale. Release the arms. Hands to the ground. Take a deep inhale here. And then take your right leg back. You're going to drop your elbows towards the floor. Take your hand and reach for that knee. Then you'll bring it back up. Pause and come into Virabhadrasana 1. Lift that heart. Make a left turn as you exhale. Bring it back up on the inhale. Exhale the hands down. Cross. split. Take your right foot outside your right hand. Drop your elbows towards the floor and then take your right hand and grab for the left. And then rise up. Bring your hands back down. Cross dog, split. And then take that left foot outside the left hand, the right foot outside the right hand, fold, and then take a deep inhale here. You're going to turn right. Walk those hands forward. Make sure they're shoulder and lower down, shoulder distance, width, whatever, and then roll again. So you're going to take that left leg, then the right knee behind, cross, drop your feet, arms over the head, or Anjali Mudra, and then you can roll back to center, pull your arms back, pause, find your core, lengthen. You're going to drop the right foot, come into the plank variation, drop the shin, the other shin, and sit. Arms up on the inhale, cartwheel to the right, cross those arms, belly in, lift that chest up on the inhale. Make sure you're breathing the whole time. You're going to squat, touch the shoulders, fold over as you exhale, bring it all the way up, exhale down, deep inhale, left leg back, drop those elbows towards the floor and take your right hand for that knee. This really gets into the outer hip. Then you're going to come up. Turn to the right. Hop your left foot to meet your right foot. Sink back. Continue lifting. And then turn as you fold. Halfway sit. Take your left leg back. Rise up on the inhale. Hands down as you exhale. Cross and split the leg. Take your left foot outside your left hand. Drop your elbows towards the floor. You're going to grab for that knee. And then rise up. Turn to the left as you exhale. Hop the back foot to meet the front foot. Sink. Lift the heart. Now if you needed support, you could always release your hand and just work on lengthening. Then you'll fold and turn left. Sink halfway. Take your right leg back. Come up on the inhale. Hands to the ground as you exhale. Cross. Take the right leg. Good, and then right by the hands. The hand. Fold over. Take a deep inhale again and have a seat. Once you're here, come to the back. V shape with your legs. You could give yourself an assist. And then take your feet to the floor. So we'll start off in Setubandha, lifting those hips. Imagine squeezing something between the thighs. Wriggle through the shoulders. So you're high as you can get. You can stay here, working your glutes. Bring your hands by your shoulders if you're ready. And then take your head to the floor. Bring yourself up. Then drop your heels and just let your chest lift. When you're ready to come down, lift your heels, lower, and slow motion, happy baby. Bring your feet together. We're going to do it again. So you'll take your feet to the floor. Lift your hips up. Bring your hands by your shoulder. Or if you just want to do Setubandha, that's perfect. So you take your hands by your shoulders. Lift up. Once you're here, then drop the heels. And if you want to up the ante, you can lift the heels again, and you'll drop your nose towards the floor and lift. Drop your nose towards the floor and lift. Nose towards the floor. One more time. Fires up the quadriceps. And when you're ready, come down. Happy baby. Slow motion. You want that sacrum and that lower back to feel good. So if this is too much too soon, just ease into it. Just kind of bend the knees, straighten, bend the knees, straighten. When you're ready, bring your feet together. And then you're going to release. Roll into the wide fold again. Exhaling. Take a deep breath here. Make a left turn. We'll walk it forward. Shoulders over the wrists. One leg down. Roll one more time. This isn't the last time. We got a couple more to do, but really we're just going to cross those thighs and take your arms out to the side. Walk your feet to the right slightly. Roll back like we've been doing. Take your hand to the floor for support. And then cross your right elbow over your left elbow. Cross those lower legs. And then wrap the forearms. This might be enough. So you gotta really work. This is a weird balance. So you gotta activate that core in order to be here. So as you're locked in with the forearms and the legs, try to imagine bringing the fingertips to the sky. So So you're lifting the elbows away from the floor. Pull your belly in. And then you'll release. You're going to take your hands down. Pull your arms back. Unlock those legs. Drop the left foot. We'll just come into a plank. Just kind of be in the core again. It's a weird plank. And then back down. So roll, come to the other side. There's so many ways to do planks, and they challenge just a little bit different parts of the body and the abdomen. So we're going to roll again. The arms go out to the side. You'll cross your left arm over your right. You got to pull the belly in to bring yourself around. Wrap the arms and the legs. Imagine the fingertips going to the sky, and then lift. Release. Take your hands to ribs. Hands down, arms to ribs. Oh gosh, sometimes. Relax the shoulders, come into this plank variation. Back to the belly. Release, roll. We've just got 2 more rolls left. And then release back to the belly so that legs come together, and you'll go to the other side. Left leg. And then back to the belly. We're going to come into plank. Drop the knees, cross the legs, and take your legs out for Dandasana. Lift that chest and fold. Sorry, my thing is pulling. My scrunchy thing. Remember that you don't have to go all the way down. This is not necessary unless it's available to you. You could be all the way up and have the same effect with your hamstrings. Here comes Ginger. She wants to say hello. Ginger, go lie down. Thank you, sweetie. She really wants to do yoga. Well, what she really wants is me to pet her. But lift up and then come to your back. She gets lots of pets and cuddles. So just hold for a second and then take your legs up. Let your hamstrings come to you. And then bend your knees, drop your feet, and relax. Let yourself go into Shavasana and completely surrender. deep breath in. Take a moment while you're here to give thanks to your body for all it does for you every day. And then give thanks for having a body to express who you are and the joy to be alive. And then when you're ready, roll to your right. And bring yourself into a seated position. Namaste. Thank you. Come closer. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to seeing you again or practicing with you again. And like I say a lot, please read the description box. Please make comments so that I get to know you. Just say hi. Just tell me what you'd like to practice and why. Tell me what your practice is like. Tell me what you like to do. I don't care. Just say hi. All right. Have a lovely day. Namaste.